Welcome to another Wimbledon channel video. This is going to be a quick chat of me thinking about the historiographical issues that can be present in historical films. Now, a lot of the time when we think through historical films and we ask ourselves, how historically accurate is this film? One of the things we forget to take into account is an issue that some directors may have, which is how to convey meaning and impact of an event from a historical point of view to a modern audience. I'll give you an example that's might hopefully make this a little bit clearer. Let's just say that we have an account of some people reacting to something that is shocking to them a long time ago in history. They would have used certain type of language to express that shock. And the language that they used, be it 50, 80, 100, 500 years ago, probably is going to be different to the language that modern audiences are used to when they're expressing shock. So the question you have to ask yourself as a director is, should I be historically accurate and use the words that would have been used in the 1930s or 40s to express shock, if by doing so a modern audience doesn't understand, doesn't get just how shocked the people are, because that language now is nowhere near as aggressive or socially risque as it is now? Or do I use language in a modern context because that actually better conveys the meaning of just how shocked these people were? So it's this kind of conundrum that we find when looking at historical films, between how do you convey meaning to a modern contemporary audience while being as historically as accurate as possible. Just one example, and something that I think is helpful for people to take into account when they're assessing films for their historicity. Well, has the director tried, perhaps, and used some modern, contemporary ideas to convey meaning, because they worried that perhaps it wouldn't be as clear if they used more historical language or historical conventions or traditional cultural mores, which maybe a modern audience just simply would not understand.